WUSA 9 Sports Report with Desmond Purnell.
Their disappointing 4-12 record, the possibility of gaining a higher draft pick. None of that matters to the Commanders. The Cowboys are their most despised rival, and this Sunday, the Commanders say they are playing to win. There's a huge part of the Commanders fan base cheering for the team to lose. A Commanders loss will likely give Washington the number 2 overall pick in April's NFL draft. But guys, they're playing the Cowboys. This has been a huge rivalry game since the beginning of time. By the way, this is the same Cowboys team that beat the Commanders by 35 points back on Thanksgiving. Washington understands the history. They plan on giving their best effort come Sunday.
They're very much aware of it. I mean, I really don't have to, Scott. I think they understand, that this is one of the top rivalries in the NFL, and I don't think it necessarily matters what your record is. This is really about, the opportunity to play against a team like this.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys will enter Sunday's rivalry game with plenty to play for. If Dallas beats Washington, they clinch the NFC East. It's that simple. And even though Washington has lost 7 games in a row, Dallas isn't taking this team for granted.
You want to be able to control your own destiny, and we have the opportunity to do that this year. And, a lot of the guys in the locker room were a part of that game last year to end the season and kind of leave that sour taste in your mouth. So I don't think anyone's taking this game lightly. And it's going to be, we talked about it all week. The playoffs are starting this week for us. It's a must-win for us.
Okay, you just heard the Cowboys say they haven't forgotten about last year's regular season finale against the Commanders. Well, neither has Sam Howell. It was his first ever NFL start, his first ever NFL victory. Howell is hoping history repeats itself this weekend. Check it out, folks. Here's a few clips from last year's matchup. The Commanders thumped the Cowboys 26-6. In Howell's NFL debut, he threw for a touchdown and ran for another. Howell told us that game from a year ago opened the door for him to become Washington's starting QB this season.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. I thought a little bit about that. Just this time last year, I was obviously, getting ready to play my first game, and now I have a full year kind of under my belt. But definitely just so blessed to be where I am and just to be a part of this team and a part of this organization for sure.
The NFL announced this year's Pro Bowl teams. Last year, the Commanders had 5 representatives. This year, none. The Commanders were one of 4 teams without a Pro Bowler this year. But on a positive note, Tom Wilson of the Washington Capitals learned he was voted onto the NHL All-Star team today. It will be his second All-Star appearance. But what's really cool is how he received the good news.
And we've got a special message to play for everybody in here.
Hey Tom, we just learned that you will have the honor to represent the Washington Capitals at the 2024 NHL All-Star Game.
And what's really cool is the NHL All-Star Game is going to be played in Toronto, their hometown. So just think about it. You guys won an Emmy, and it's presented by one of your parents. How cool would that be?
That would be really cool.
Be in tears.
It would be something for sure. Well, good luck to him and congratulations.
We'll be right back.